Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is time for a new Flosstube vlog week. We're gonna do a better job this week. And if you watched last week's video and I looked like this, it's because I just finished recording. But it is Monday, January 16th. Yesterday was technically one of the days that I vlog for this one. I think. I worked on Minnie, Alice, and a Dolly Dream because I happened to be off because I was at the retreat. Today, I am back at work. We are going to work on Here Lie My Needles. This one. And we're going to put a daily 100 stitches into it. Just 100. It's made this so much more manageable, and I don't want to constantly chunk it in the garbage can anymore. So we're just going to keep doing that until it's done, because I'm tired of this project. I want to fully finish it and have it on my wall, because I can't tell you how many needles I have broken since I started this, and I've saved them to put in this project, and I have broken needles all over the place. So we're gonna try and get this done, but only a daily 100 tonight, and then we're gonna work on Aurora. I think I need 300 stitches to hit her monthly goal. It may only be 200. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I can tell you. Hold, please. I've put 300 in, so she only needs 200, and then after that, we'll work on temperature butterflies the rest of the night. So, yeah. Yep, that's the plan. I'm not gonna let myself deviate. I was like, well, maybe I should work on Garden Prelude because I haven't touched it this month. No. Temperature butterflies needs to get finished. It was supposed to be finished last year. Stuff and things. We gotta get it done. So, that's the plan tonight. And yeah, so I will check in later. I hope y'all are having a great stitching day. I hope you're stitching while you watch this. And I'll talk to you soon. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm good. I don't know what happened last night. Like 10 minutes ago, it was 10 o'clock and now it's 5 a.m. and my relief should be here in 30 to 45 minutes. So I figure I'd get this recorded, get my mess cleaned up because it's everywhere, and maybe eat because I was so busy stitching that I didn't do that because the night just kind of disappeared. So first and foremost, we got our daily 100 on Here Lie My Needles. I completed the bee. Added a little bit more to some flowers. Did I fix? I ran into an issue right here, so I just kind of stopped right there and we'll figure it out later. It may have to be a little bit of a broken branch because it's just not lining up like it's supposed to. The story of my life with this project. But here we are. This is Here Lie My Needles. I got my daily 100 in on it. We will see it again tomorrow. So I'm just gonna stick this in here. Put that there. Okay. Next, my project for the night was Aurora from OriTM. And I needed 200 stitches to get my 500, which is my monthly goal on this project that I can't seem to find. I told y'all I have a mess in here. There we go. So I only needed 200. And I told myself, I told y'all earlier and myself that I was only going to get to the goal I needed to hit on it, and then I was going to move on. So here is where 200, so 500 total for the month. But the 200 tonight, finished up the outside of this and got the spindle, which is not 100% right, but it's good enough. So that is where we got to tonight. And so it is good for this month. And we'll see it again sometime because it, all my projects need 1,500 stitches in them. So they'll come back out. It's only January, but for this January, this one is done. So I will mark that in my book. And that was one of my category ones. So I now have 3 categories done. The last 2 are Moonlight Sampler and Heart Full of Gratitude. So they'll get worked on this week. So since I completed the goal on that, what did I say? We're gonna work on temperature butterflies. So I have put in about 400 stitches on temperature butterflies. So I finished getting the butterfly, and then we've been filling in. It has some issues too. Please don't look at it too closely because it's a little bit dumb, but I wasn't frogging. I want it done. I want it done. So I got 400 more stitches in on it. Oh, we don't have the black completely done. We're missing a little line right there, but we're good there. And apologies. So that much closer, we just this is November, finish it up and get to December. Again, until this is done, anytime I hit a goal on anything, then this one will come out instead of working. Typically I would work on it all night. I would have very easily worked on Aurora all night, but I told myself we're gonna get this project done. We're gonna get it done. So that was my stitching tonight. And now that I've realized what time it is, I'm tired. I was fine all night until now. All right, I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up and get ready for tomorrow night. I am in the truck. I do believe I'll be moving in the truck tomorrow. I think they got the shack covered. So less stitching, but hopefully still stitching. And yeah, all right, I will talk to y'all very soon. So I keep forgetting that I have a giftie from a friend, and I just finished cleaning everything up and I found it again. And so I was like, maybe I should go ahead and pop back on here and open this up because I keep forgetting to do that. This is Happy Mail from a stitchy friend. So we will see what she sent me. I think I'm supposed to know. Like, I think she asked me if I wanted something and then was gonna send it to me, but I don't remember what it was. Try not to show addresses. Oh, Bent Creek, right? Yeah. Thankful Sampler, or Thankful Quaker, I'm sorry. It's got a turkey on it. So this is just something she had in her stash that she sent to me. Super cute. Super cute. And I think that's it. Oh, there's a card. Very cute. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so I just want to pop on here real quick and open that with y'all. I'm gonna get back to getting ready to go home. I'll see y'all soon. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna stab an eye out with that. It is Tuesday night / Wednesday morning because it's the first time I'm checking in. Kind of had a busy start to my night. I got pulled to the shack, but I was doing a bunch of like Facebook stuff and online stuff until like almost 10 o'clock. And then my husband switched out with me for a few minutes so that I could go pick up dinner. I got back, ate dinner, and then it was finally time to stitch. And so that ate up about half my night. And now it's almost 4 o'clock. He's about to switch with me again, just because it's gonna make the relief thing easier. I am going to go meet up at our pickup spot and then drive over here in our car with his relief. Anyway, it's this whole thing. But so I wanted to jump on here and do a quick update. But there's people coming. So let me check this. Okay, so we did some work last night. Not a whole lot. For having a whole night, I'm like, I'm just not getting that much stitching done. And I used to get so much stitching done, and I don't know what the deal is, but we're just gonna take what we can get, right? Okay, so of course, daily 100 on Here Lie My Needles. What did I work on last night? This bee over here and some border. That's what it was. So that was another 100. We're just gonna keep trucking on that. All right. And then, so then my project for the night that I had written down was mirror mask. Now, here's the thing. Okay, that's reflection. This is one of, so in one of the groups that I'm in, you had to pick 5 projects that you gave some sort of monthly goal to. The first one I picked for that one is like what I did with Lady of the Flag last year. I did that again this year on my own, but then it kind of fit, right? So that was one of them, where it's split into 12 pieces, and each month I complete a piece and it'll be done by the end of the year. The other 4 projects are not necessarily split up in a way that gets them finished by December. However, they each have a monthly goal that I am trying to accomplish. On this one in particular, I think my monthly goal can mean that it's finished by the end of the year, but I'm not holding myself to that, if that makes sense. So I put the goal as 100 stitches a month, because I really thought if I did much more than that, I would definitely finish it before the end of the year. So here is, I call this mirror mask. I think it has a different name. This was a free chart that was given to us at a Mirabilia Minions retreat from Nora Corbett. And I love how it is sparkling. Look at that. I think it was since named. But anyways, this is what I have accomplished on it. And I just, so this thing over here, and of course this here, and then it's done. So I think there might be a little bit down here. Anyway, and then I've got to go back and fill in some beads, and I think there's some back stitch right up here. I think it's only like 12 to 1500 stitches. We'll see. Some months I may do more than 100 because like I need to hit that 1500 for the year or finish it, one of the two. But for this month, 100 stitches, and I hit its goal. So there is that. And so since I hit the goal on that, what do we do? I feel like I've talked about this so many times at this point. We work on temperature butterflies. And so I managed to get 200 into temperature butterflies. I could have very easily gotten 300 if I didn't record this and I wasn't having to be relieved early. So, but it is what it is. So there is another 200 in here. We're maybe about halfway through the month between what I've completed over here and a little bit over here. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep accomplishing goals and then working on temperature butterflies. That's the plan. So tomorrow night's goal, and again, I should actually be driving tomorrow night, so I doubt I will finish any goal. But I believe I'm set to work on Garden Prelude, maybe? I still didn't get that post up because, yep, I've been doing so well with follow through lately. Let me see. No, tomorrow night is Heartful of Gratitude. So I know we already have some stitches in that. Let's see. We've got 200, so we need 300. Might be accomplishable tomorrow night, but if I accomplish that, I'm definitely not working on temperature butterflies because I also have the 100 on Here Lie My Needles. But we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. So that is today's check-in. I have been sucked into Ginny and Georgia. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Netflix. It is a mother-daughter drama. It's really good. I have a teenage daughter. I had issues with my mother growing up. It hits very close to home. Very close to home. But it's a really good series. Not recommended for kids because it does touch on some very sensitive subjects, and it does have mature situations. But I'm finding it really good and I cannot stop watching it. So I'm gonna get back to that here in a few minutes until my husband gets here. And so I will check in with y'all again tonight. Talk to you soon. Good morning, my friends. It is Friday morning. I did not come to visit y'all last night for 2 reasons. First is because by the time I got here, where I normally sometimes visit with y'all, you know, where we've parked the trucks, my relief was already here and like ready to get going at 4:45. Like I didn't even have all my stuff out of the truck and he's starting to put his stuff in. So I didn't have time to like record. Also, the reason I didn't record earlier than that is I was just having a rough night. I was having an emotionally heavy night where I was wallowing in self-pity, where I was just letting my emotions get the better of me. Like my emotions were saying this and my brain was saying this, and I was just letting this kind of rule the world, even though I know that this is not real. This logical is what's real, but I needed a day to just feel. So I don't know if y'all ever have days like that, but if you do, it is okay. It's okay to have days like that. You just have to remember that not every day is like that. So, okay, so last night we worked on Here Lie My Needles. Night before last night. Please tell me this is not who I think it is. No, I'm good. Okay, so night before last night, we worked on Here Lie My Needles and Heart Full of Gratitude. And then last night, or this part of the video, I worked on Here Lie My Needles and Garden Prelude. So we'll just catch up real quick because I don't think I have a lot of time. I'm at home tonight, so it should be fine. So 200 more stitches since the last time you saw it. We've got words and border and yeah, so there is that one. And then let me pop this in here. So I'm just worried he's gonna show up any second now. That might be him. Anyway, so, and then here is Garden Prelude. I put about 300 stitches in her. My goal is 500 on her, so we have a little bit more to get through. Okay, we're still good. So we'll see her again next week. It's kind of hard. I just kind of filled in some dress here. There's an error somewhere down here that I'm trying to make sure that I can remedy as I move down. So the hardest time I'm having with this is, where do I go next? Do I keep moving down towards the issue and try and fix it, or do I just stick with what's good and get as many stitches in as possible? So that's kind of, I probably could have gotten a few more if I wasn't overthinking like, what do I stitch next? But we will see it again next week. Then let me see if I can find, yes, it's right here, thank goodness. Heart Full of Gratitude. I put only 100 stitches in last night because, like I said, and not only was I not in an emotionally good place, but work was, like, I was trying to get work done because I spent 2 nights just sitting and I really wanted to kind of make up for it, and so I was constantly driving the other night. So 100 on Here Lie My Needles and just 100 here on Heart Full of Gratitude, mostly in this leaf, a little bit in the flower. I did figure out where I need to frog and fix. I hadn't done it yet, but I did figure out where it was at. And yeah, so that's where that one's at. This one still needs at least 100, maybe even 200 more stitches. I think maybe 200 more stitches on this one too. So we'll be seeing it again next week. But other than that, we're knocking out goals left and right, which is good since we're getting on to the end of the month. And yeah, we'll start making plans for next month. Today is the 20th, which means it's the day I pick the categories. So, which I've already done, but I haven't, like, I spun the wheel and got the post ready for my friends, but I haven't like sat down to go, okay, what am I going to work on there? Now, I do know one of them is full coverage, and that will probably be Mini Phantom of the Masquerade, because I'll be pulling it out next month. I think one of them's monochromatic, and I'm not even sure what I would work on for that one. And medium, I've got plenty of stuff that fits into the medium category. And so I'm just kind of getting packed up because I feel rushed. Yeah, so I don't know what the others are, but we'll get it figured out. We'll talk about it more, maybe even tomorrow night. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is Sunday evening. I'm going to do a quick recap of the last couple days because I didn't record when I was at home. So let's see. I last saw y'all Friday morning, I believe. I didn't look back at my videos. Did I show y'all Garden Prelude? Anyways, we're gonna assume yes and go on to Friday evening. I worked on Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream on Friday and Saturday evening, so you're gonna see 2 days worth on this. I did add another row in here. I technically wasn't supposed to, but whatever. Did 130 stitches there, and then we came up and we put our second block in the very last page, and we're just gonna work that diagonal again. So we'll be seeing her 3 days this week. So the progress has been awesome. So awesome. And I'm going to continue to do this next month too, but it'll be 1 week of Alice, 1 week of Phantom, and back and forth. So the progress will slow a little bit, but we'll still be making progress on it every week. All my days off, get 100 stitches on that. And then let's see, Friday night, what did I work on? Moonlight Sampler. So I got 300 stitches in this, so it only needs 200 more to hit its goal. So I put in some more of the wave. We started on this, whatever this is, going up the side. And of course, I worked on the sloth just a little bit more. So we will see this one again this week. This is Moonlight Sampler from the Blue Flower on, I dropped my magnet, oh there it is. On 40 Count Verdal in Whisper that my daughter dyed. It's like, it's the most perfect for this pattern. I love it. All right, so that is it for this week. Oh no, that was Friday. Saturday, temperature butterflies, but I literally put in 40 stitches. I kitted up a project that I'm going to start this week, and I didn't get a lot of stitching in. Just is what it is. So that was this week. I did a little bit better in the vlogging, not great, but better. And I'm looking forward to this next week. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you saw something you like and keeps you coming back for more. If you are a returning viewer and friend, thank you so much for coming back week after week. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, all the ways that you show you love me, and I will see y'all next week.